Hello there everyone, this is Seb bringing you a new Let's Check video, in which we will be checking out a suggestion from Clays121. I am very sorry it's taken me so long to get through all of your suggestions everyone, but yeah, I've had a couple of busy months and I should have some more free time now, so I hope to get through some of those suggestions soon. And of course, if you have some more suggestions, please post them down in the comments. Anyway, let's check out this game from Time Warp Productions. It's for the Commodore 64, and most people familiar with the Commodore 64 will probably already know what it is about. So let's press space and get to the title screen. Well, not really, but at least the intermission screen, as I'd like to call them, because there's still some more loading to be had. But yeah, this is the great Giana sisters with some amazing music here. Do check this music out on YouTube. I'm not gonna let it run because we have some more loading to do, as I said. But luckily, since this is emulation, and this is why I love Commodore 64 emulation, we can speed things up and go to warp speed. Which is very, very handy because loading on the Commodore 64, for those not familiar with the Commodore 64 and cassette tapes, if anyone still knows what those are, but yeah, loading your game could take for about 15 minutes at times. And seeing that most of my Commodore 64 collection is on set cassette tapes, yeah, playing my games that way in the original form kinda sucks because it takes a lot of time to load. Luckily we've got emulation, so that we don't have to deal with that. Now, one thing I do dislike is that I don't really have the means to connect a joystick to the computer. So I should look at a way to one of those USB adapter thingies. Anyway, let's go ahead and play some of this great game, because it is pretty fun, the great Giana sisters. For those not familiar, you might see some similarities with another certain popular platformer. Hello, Mr. Owl, please go away. But yeah, you might notice that it does kind of, sort of, have a few similarities with a certain plumber from Nintendo. And Nintendo also noticed this when this game came out in 87, I think. Yeah. And they basically said, hey, that looks a lot like our stuff, and you should get rid of it because we don't like copycats. And you better do that or else. And if a big company like Nintendo says or else, oh, you better be careful as a small company. Because they can mean business when they bring you to court. Now, they never did, but it is it did cause the company to take this game off the shelves. So this is one of the rarest games out there for the at least for the Amiga and the ST. The Commodore 64 version is actually less rare, but it'll still catch a nice price if you wanna go buy it. I don't actually own this game, I must admit, to my shame. I had a friend who actually owned the original copy of this, and stupidly enough, when he got rid of all his Commodore 64 stuff, he also got rid of this one. I think he just put it at the trash actually. I wasn't a collector back then, so yeah, having the double lightning makes your balls rebound, so that's pretty handy. But yeah, he had an original copy, and I'm pretty sure if he knows now. Are you kidding? Time's already up. Wow, that's a tight time limit actually. Okay. If you're not the spiky head heroine, then you cannot bust some blocks. So you cannot go for the coin blocks, I guess they are diamond blocks here, because come on, this game is totally different from Mario. Whoa, that was a bit close. But yeah, I do still like this game. Is it a rip-off? Well, it's certainly very much inspired by Mario. Maybe I shouldn't waste time and just go on to the exit, you know. But then my greed tells me otherwise. So yeah, I have played this game back in the day. Had a lot of fun with it actually. Well, should have left that in, but yeah. It is certainly a pretty much a clone of Mario in certain ways. I mean, there are differences to still set it apart, sort of. And I do prefer Mario because these controls are a bit too floaty for my liking. But I still enjoy playing this as well. Yeah, and those rocks serve no real purpose. It's still fun. And yeah, to jump you actually press up, which is kinda awkward, but yeah, since the Commodore 64 only has the one fire button, you're kinda left... Well, you kinda have to at that point. Oh, come on. So many platformers actually had that on the good old C64. Ooh, and that's the strawberries. Strawberries home in on enemies. However, that stupid ball we cannot kill, and this is a very hard jump to make. Wow, barely made that. But luckily we did. Whoa! Not Mario, not Mario. Ah, and the time is up again. Wow, that time limit is really tight. But yeah, the Commodore 64, I really love the Commodore 64. It's one of my favorite systems. I grew up on that thing. Just really fun. And I guess you can say that it was my first computer as well. First home computer. Not that I used it for anything like homework or something, because that's just a pain on the Commodore 64, I think. But it is very much possible. I mean, people did use it for that. I mean, come on. Yeah, that was close. But close counts too. Not falling for you again. Oh yeah, I can shoot again. Forgot about that. Jimmies! So yeah guys, I do hope to go through some more suggestions in the coming week. So if you have some more suggestions, Commodore 64, PlayStation, ooh, new music. PlayStation, Nintendo, Sega, Mega Drive. PlayStation 2, crap. PlayStation 2 is fine as well. Anything really. And I'll go ahead and make a Let's Check video out of the suggestions I get. Which are just casual reviews for, you know, games that I have played, I might know something about. But there are probably also games that I actually do not know. Love this music. Awesome, awesome stuff. Am I not getting any power-ups for the boss fight? Well, that's gonna be a pain. And speaking of pain, I don't like these things either. Okay, well, these are a bit easier to deal with. Okay, Mr. Endman. I think I need to jump over you now. So screw you, I am out of here. Normally you can shoot him with the balls. I don't think you can actually jump on top of him, but not too sure. This game, by the way, also came out on the Amiga and Atari ST. However, I prefer this version, believe it or not. Although I never played too much of the Amiga version and the Atari ST version. I just really prefer the sound to this one. It sounds... I don't know, you just cannot beat the SID chip in my opinion, and this sounds so much better. Although, don't get me wrong, the Commodore Amiga has some amazing music as well, as does the Atari. But in this case, yeah, this version pretty much owns the other versions in my opinion. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, I did the panicky thing. But it worked out. There's also warps in the game. Although I'm not familiar enough with the game to actually know where they are. So excuse me for that. How they work is... Thank you. How they work is that you need to jump at specific areas. And then you get warps. So it's not a pipe like in Mario. Come on, this game is totally different from Mario. So don't be silly. Not sure what I was thinking there. Oh well. Seb has gone and killed himself off. But at least I'm on the scoreboard now. Yeah. That top position, I think that the game only has 31 stages. I never beat this game, by the way. So I'm not sure why it says stage 32 there. Oh well. Anyway guys, this is a fun game. Do check it out in emulation if you have the chance. Or, you know, if you get nostalgic, then pull out your own copy and go play it. I don't recommend buying this, by the way, because it fetches really ridiculous prices. Especially for the Amiga and the SD. It's a decent game, but it's not worth 150 euros or something crazy like that. That's a bit insane, I think. But it is a good game. It is really an excellent Commodore 64 platformer. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this little Let's Check video. If you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments down below, or leave something on the Google Moderator page I've set up. And I'll be sure to go over some more suggestions very soon. Anyway guys, I hope to see you next time with another video soon, and until then, take care, happy gaming, and bye bye for now.